there's certain cycles or periods in life where things reach a certain level, or when things balance out, or when you finally break free. When you look at your life, look at a chart, a line between 0 to 80. Why? Because the average lifespan of a human is 80 years. So if you're looking at a line and you can clearly see the visual example of 0 to 80, you look at your lifespan. If you take the number 40, it's directly in the middle. Okay. And so that will give you a visual guide to your 40s, which is the middle of the road, which means you should be balanced out, which means you should break free of some of the pressures of youth. You know, when 0 to 20, you're very young, you're very immature, you're still developing your body, your emotions, etc. You know, they say that the human brain doesn't fully develop till the age of 25. And so by 25, you're a fully developed human biologically. At that point, you know, you're pretty much starting a career, finished schooling or finishing schooling, and you have to get work experience so that now all your schooling, all your training, all your developing starts to go into action. Work is more important than theory because you have to put your theory into action. So at 25, you should really either have started or be in the workforce. And then, you know, it's like any other thing. When you first start something, you suck. Okay. And you don't get paid much, and you don't do, you know, you got to just learn. You know, you may start as someone just getting coffee for someone else. I've done that. And then so, you know, it'll take 5 to 10 years to get some traction. You show up every day. You go through your good and bad days. You learn to show up even when you have a bad day. You learn to work with people that aren't the easiest. Why? Because you're going to need that skill set. Okay. So by the time you're in your 30s now, you have some experience. You have some endurance, some knowledge, some savvy. And also now you've had a little bit of money for a little bit of time. You're learning how to manage it. That takes time too. You know, a lot of people blame like athletes or people that get money at a very young age in their early 20s and then they blow it. Well, hey guys, look, the first time you do anything, you suck. The first time you blow anything, you suck. Okay. Some of you know about that. So you got to get experience. You got to mess up. So now you're in your 30s, now you start to figure, okay, now you know yourself a little bit better, you know the game of life a little bit better, but you're still maybe struggling with some things. Okay. Now, where most people get caught up is now they've started to have children, now they've started to get into debt, and if you get too far into debt with cars, house, and children, now, even though you're starting to get some traction in the workforce and you know yourself and you're developed, you have so many burdens on your life that it's very hard to break free. Okay? But if you've kind of mitigated that and you've kind of kept alive without destroying yourself through gambling, through drugs, through too many children, through horrible relationships, now you're in your 30s. Now you got some traction in a career, or you've been in the workforce, you got knowledge, you're fully developed. Now in your 30s, you really start to kind of climb the hill, hopefully. Start. Now, when you're in your 40s, where you're halfway through the human life experience, now you should be kicking ass. Now you should have learned how to manage money a little bit, learn how to mitigate risk. Don't try to make too much money with the money you earn. Don't gamble it away. You want to play a little bit, fine. Don't substance abuse, children, all the money out the window. You're going to work hard and not going to have anything to show for it. So now in your 40s, if you keep working, try to make it easier, try to get higher positions, take the promotion, leverage your experience, leverage your career. Now you could start to get ahead. And now you should, in your 40s, you should start to break free. Hopefully by then you're somewhat out of debt. Hopefully by then you have a good savings account. Hopefully by then you've learned to protect the bag. Don't try to double your money. Try not to lose your money and incrementally gain on your money, because your income is your money. Okay. And so now in your 40s into your 50s, you're peaked out. You're peaking, man. You're making that money. Okay. Hopefully you've learned to mitigate your expenses, mitigate your risk. Now 40s and 50s, money back breaking free. Because now, once you get into your mid-50s, now you're going to start to look into your mid-60s, which is retirement, and into your 70s. Now, certainly people work into their 70s, but you always want to be able to work, even though you don't have to. That's why I tell you guys, you drop out of the workforce in your 20s, 30s, 40s. Now you got still half your life to go. Now you're going to burn up savings. You know, you're going to not be in the workforce. It's going to look bad when you have to get back in the workforce. You're going to be in your 60s and 70s. You think you're going to want to do DoorDash then, if it's even around? You think you're going to want to work a regular job? Your energy is going to be lower? No. You think you're going to be able to travel? No, you're going to be chained to a subsidized apartment. Okay. And you're going to be don't do that. Okay. So now your 40s, you do what you need to do. You start to break free, maintain your income, mitigate your risk. 50, live where you want to live. What I tell people, stay in the workforce, but figure out how you can get a job transfer or work remote. Live where you want to live, because that's what you're going to do in retirement. Learn how to manage your time, because what you're going to get in retirement is more time. If you can't manage the free time you currently have, what's retirement? You're going to play more video games? What's retirement? You're going to sleep later? Come on. Huh. Yeah, some of you are already sleeping too late. Let's stay positive. Okay. So now, like I said, guys, you're going to live to 80. Some of you live to 90, some of us 100, who knows? But the bottom line is, look, once you get into your 60s, 70s, 80s, you're slowing down. You still do things, you're not dead necessarily, but you're close. So the thing is, guys, look at that 40-year mark. You should start to be breaking free in that 40-year mark. Not, now look, if you're 40 or 50, whatever, and you messed up, get back up. Okay. The first thing you should do if you're in a bad place, something. The first thing you should do if you're in a bad place, something, because doing nothing is the worst thing. You're going to try to outthink poverty. You're going to try to outthink depression. Then you know what you're going to do? Sleep later, take a nap, because you don't want to think about it. Wake up, sloth. Just get back in, guys. Get back in the water. Start to get those direct deposits, even if it's $10, $15 an hour. Then keep showing up. Then pick up a side hustle. Then mitigate your risk, mitigate your losses, mitigate your gambling, drug habits, etc. Now, get traction. Okay, so this message is for everyone, even if you're past 40, but I want to tell you, that's the chart. 0 to 80, 40's in the middle. 0 to 20, you're just like basically a baby. 20 to 40, hopefully you built some stuff, some experience, some credentials, some resume, etc. 40 to 80, guys, shoot through the moon. Because at 80, you're going to find out what's on the other side of the moon, okay? And I am Elon Musk. Don't matter if he has a rocket to the Mars. You're going to find out when we're gone. Okay? So I want to tell you in life, wake up, okay? If retirement to you is sleep late, you've already been retired for a long time. How does it feel? Guys, come on. Wake up early. Manage your time. Make your money. Pick up a side hustle, something you're passionate about. Live where you want to live. Break free. Don't have too many children. Condom, vasectomy, tire tubes. Don't get artificially inseminated. Buy a house below your means. You say, even in a seller's market, hey, stay flexible. Stay flexible. If you don't have too much stuff, you don't need to buy too much stuff. If you got a storage unit, you're screwed. Storage unit is the peak of poverty. Why? You pay someone else to store the stuff you don't use. Whoa, wake up, guys. I mean, you got to be desperate in your mind. Unless you're moving, unless you have an extreme life circumstance, unless you have a business and you're a profitable business. Don't just tell me you have a business, you ain't profitable. And I want to be careful. I've lost money. I still keep track. But I want to tell you, you better make more money than you lose. You better mitigate your risk. Be honest with yourself. Do what you want with your money. Click that thumbs up. Click that blue join. Click that thumbs up. Click that blue join. Say it with me. Click that thumbs up. Click that blue join. Leave a comment. Share the video. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up. I showed up again. I made another video again. Why? Entertainment, motivation, information. I want to tell you right now, you're not going to do anything in life if you don't show up. And if you are unwilling to do that, just check your phone when you wake up at noon. Okay. The sun has been out half the day. You've been sleeping half the day. This is your retirement plan? I want to tell you, I never trust anyone who does their laundry at night. Okay, unless they got a night job. And I want to tell you, not too many people have a night job. Not too many. Let's stay positive. All right. I love you. I thank you. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to all my members. Thank you with gratitude to all my members. Love, respect, forward, forward, forward. Thank you.